Want to know why most manifestation techniques take so long to work? Because they are trying to convince your mind of something it doesn't believe. But Neville Goddard discovered that you can bypass the analytical mind completely through what he called living in the wish fulfilled. And so, today I'm going to show you exactly how to override logical resistance and create an instant belief shift that changes your frequency immediately, not eventually. So your intelligence is actually blocking your manifestations. That brilliant mind that has made you successful. It is the exact thing preventing your desired reality from showing up. And I'm going to show you why traditional belief-changing methods take forever to work and reveal Neville's instant shortcut that actually bypasses your logical mind completely. But first off, if you would like to work with me on how to apply the one neurological principle to attract high-paying clients, double your income, and finally feel in control, click on the link below and watch how it works. But let's start with a lie. A lie that everyone loves to believe. That changing your beliefs takes time. Sorry, but that is complete BS. Think about this. We think about 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. And 90% of those thoughts are going to be the same as yesterday. And so we are living in a loop, a programmed cycle that keeps us trapped in the same reality. And the worst part is that we don't even realize it. So most people are trying to change their beliefs through repetition, saying affirmations in the mirror like they're a crazy person, vision boards, 369 methods, but they are still using the same mind that created their problems. It's like trying to clean the floor with a dirty mop. You can do it, but it's going to take a while. And that's why I don't like repetition. It takes too long. But here's what's actually happening. Your mind is creating three things that block instant belief shifts. First is desperation through analyzing everything. Secondly, is control through needing to understand everything. Third, importance through overthinking. Okay, those are the three things that it creates. Desperation through analyzing. Second, control through needing to understand everything. And third is importance through overthinking. All three are actually pushing your desired reality further away because they are frequencies of lack. Now, your analytical mind wants proof before belief. But here's the thing. Proof follows belief, not the other way around. It's like demanding to see muscles before going to the gym or even lifting a weight. Now, here's where Neville's genius comes in. He discovered something revolutionary about belief change. You don't need to convince your mind at all. You can bypass it completely. Now, Neville called this the state akin to sleep, that drowsy twilight state between wakefulness and sleep, the door between worlds, where your mind naturally relaxes its grip. Okay, it's not yapping. In this state, your brainwaves naturally shift from high beta brainwaves, analytical thinking, to alpha brainwaves, and then theta brainwaves that slow your brainwaves way down, making you highly suggestible. This is crucial because in alpha and theta states, your subconscious mind becomes highly receptive. It's like the security guard of your mind. It's like the guard of your mind goes on break, and you can walk right in and start rearranging the mess. But here's what most people don't understand about this state. Your body, which has become the mind of your past emotions, it's going to fight you. It's not going to go down easily. It's going to crave those familiar feelings of stress, worry, anxiety, shame, guilt, whatever. The stuff that we've memorized every single day. It's going to send thoughts like, I can't sit still. I don't know how to do this. I have too much to do. Did you see your calendar today? This isn't working. I need to go get up and go to the gym. I need to do something else. It just wants to do things because we've programmed it to do things, or we've programmed it to be stressful. And this is the moment people quit. But remember, those thoughts aren't yours. They are the old programming trying to maintain control. So let's talk about what's actually happening in your brain during an instant belief shift. When you are in survival mode, your brain is in high beta brainwaves, scanning for problems, your heart is beating out of coherence, out of rhythm, you're producing stress chemicals like cortisol that actually keep you anchored to your past. But reality isn't a physical game. It is a mental and spiritual game. And when you shift from survival to creation mode, something remarkable happens in your body. You move from living by the hormones of stress to living in the hormones of creation. Now, your body doesn't know the difference between an actual experience and one that's created by thought alone. This is why two people can have the same experience, like experience a car crash, and they can both create two different realities from it. Okay? Now, when you begin to think, act, and feel, and behave in new ways, you are literally rewiring your brain and reconditioning your body to a new mind. If you're familiar with what a placebo is, then guess what? Anything can be a placebo. Anything. That includes you. Dr. Joe has a book about this called You Are the Placebo, right? Listen to the title. You are the placebo. Because the strongest frequency always wins. When someone maintains an elevated emotional state, regardless of what's happening in their environment, their biology literally begins to change. Their body starts believing it's living in the future reality now, or living in your desired reality now. Now, this isn't about forcing positive thoughts. It is about maintaining such an internal state that nothing in your external world can pull you from that state of being. Neville called this the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When you can feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement of already having your desire with total conviction, you create an instant belief shift. Instant belief shift. And here's the thing. This entire process, all it takes is 120 seconds. Yeah, that's it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to completely shift your belief system. Now, after you've done the 2 minutes technique, there's one more crucial step. What Neville called entering the Sabbath state. The Sabbath state is a state of complete rest from seeking. Okay? It's when you know with absolute certainty that your desire is already yours. So you stop looking for it in the external world. Now, people mess this up. They do the visualization. They feel good while they're doing it. And immediately, like literally after they open their eyes, they go back to checking if their manifestation is working. Or they go back to being depressed or stressed and anxious. Or they start looking for signs and synchronicities. But here's the thing. The moment you start looking for signs or literally go back to your old self, you are admitting to the universe that you don't believe it's already done. And you're creating resistance, separation. In this Sabbath state, you are so convinced. You must be so convinced of the reality of your desire that you completely let go of any anxiety or concern about its fulfillment. This is where you are living from the state of completion. Now, this is what separates those who manifest instantly from those who struggle for years. The ability to enter and maintain the Sabbath state, complete mental and emotional rest in a certainty of your desires' fulfillment. That is what separates the pros and the spiritual bypasses. Which reminds me of one of my clients, Laura. She had been single for years. She was trying to control every aspect of her dating life, analyzing everything. But the moment we shifted her from trying to control to knowing, she started attracting men who are aligned with her frequency. Okay? From control to knowing. Simple as that. Another client was stuck at making $15,000 per month in her business. She was working her ass off in the physical plane, investing in courses, doing more hours. But the moment she understood what I'm telling you now, she made $30,000 in just 2 weeks. Why? Because they stopped trying to change effects and started working with the causes in the mental and spiritual plane. It's so simple. But your analytical mind may be disregarding it because it's really that simple. So the thing is, Your beliefs can shift in an instant when you bypass the mind and speak directly to your subconscious through sensory imagination and emotional intensity. Or Dr. Joe says, a clear intention and an elevated emotion. And you don't need months, years of affirmations, vision boards, or positive thinking. You don't even need years of therapy or months of therapy to switch a belief. You just need total immersion in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, followed by the complete rest of the Sabbath state. Remember, reality doesn't care about your journey. It only cares about your frequency. And your frequency is determined by your beliefs. Your beliefs, your emotional convictions, your identity, your behaviors, and I forgot the other one, your emotions, which can actually change the moment you decide they will. But the most important thing is, and understand this, is you're not here by accident. That brilliant mind of yours has led you here for a reason. Now it's time to go beyond it and access the infinite creative power of your subconscious mind.